Yes. Roker, hello.
What up?
We're live.
Yay, yay.
This is the SLOB show. I just want to make sure we're live here on everything. But if you're listening to the audio version, you don't know what I'm talking about. We do a video version of this. There we are. We're live. Okay. Everywhere. YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook. Did I say YouTube? I think I did.
You did.
Yeah. Anywhere. You watch this live anywhere. And we're live. So, major news to kick things off. I tried Duke's Mayo for the first time.
And?
I have to say it's delicious.
Really?
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. It was really good.
It was no Hellman's. I went to Pierogi Fest in Whiting, Indiana.
Whiting.
In 2019. Yeah, well, but the Pierogi Fest is awesome. And they handed out samples of Duke's mayonnaise. It's not like they were squirting it in your mouth on the street or anything. It was like a little bottle like you would get if you had ordered room service or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was out of mayonnaise one day, so I used the Duke's and put it on a sandwich and wasn't terribly impressed. I'm pretty partial to Hellman's. If you recall me telling the story about how how when you're a kid or when you become a teenager or something, you're like, when I'm an adult, I'm never going to eat this again, or I'm never going to go here. I'm never going to do this. Something that your parents always made you do, or always made you eat, or always made you whatever.
Yeah.
Right. Brussels sprouts, asparagus, whatever. My mom used to always buy Miracle Whip, and I can't stand Miracle Whip.
Yeah.
So
I had a small amount of time where I liked Miracle Whip, but for the most part, I do not like it.
Yeah. I just don't like the taste of it. Just don't do it. Just can't do it. Love the Hellman's mayonnaise. Love it more than other mayonnaises. If I have to have a different mayonnaise, that's fine, just as long as it's not Miracle Whip. So if I needed Duke's in a pinch, I'm fine with it. But
I have to say,
if
I enjoyed it. I put it on burgers, so I didn't get the full, I just had delicious burgers off the grill. So, I mean, any mayo probably would have been good at that point.
It's good. Did you buy it at the store or?
I did. I was at
barbecue or?
I was at Mariano's and I was like, I needed mayo. I'm like, let me try this. It looked really good just sitting there. And it was good. It was good. Hey, look at our boy Will Hammond Jr. Hey, fellas, I'm listening from France right now. He's on vacation with the family.
What time is it in France right now?
Will, what time is it? Will is saying the KFC is here literally quiet and clean like a library.
Well, that's another difference. I bet you it tastes good too.
God, I went to KFC yesterday and I got the chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Man, just not that good.
Is this a full-size chicken sandwich? Because they've always had that little mini chicken sandwich.
Yeah, this is their like Popeye's chicken sandwich copy, kind of.
Okay, so is it an original recipe or is it the extra crispy?
It's crispy.
So it doesn't taste like original recipe KFC.
It does.
Or would you say that it's a crispy sandwich, like an extra crispy sandwich with the original recipe spices?
Oh,
that's what I'm asking you.
I believe it has the spices. Yes.
Okay, but you weren't that impressed.
I've had it before. I drove past it. I'm like, let me get one of these chicken sandwiches. It was. I mean, the dude and Will said it's 10 p.m. right now in France. The dude loaded up the mayo, and I don't know. It just isn't that good.
Really? And even with the loaded mayo, which I would think usually would be enough for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the Popeyes one better. Hey, look we have our boy Conrad listening in Canada. We have Will listening in France. We have Conrad.
Watch out for those mounted police at the border, bro. Watch out.
Exactly. Isn't it true,
Don't
Roker,
be black in a car with a bunch of white guys?
Roker, is it true that every police officer in Canada is on horseback?
Yes, I believe so. They're all on horse. They all look like Dudley Do-Right.
Hey, if you like this podcast, there's another podcast called Car Con Carne, hosted by this man, James Van Osdale. He said, "Thank you as always for doing the Lord's work." James Van Osdale, listening in the United States.
Thank you, JVO.
Yeah,
the hardest working man in radio.
Yeah, check and he's doing a Kickstarter right now. He's trying to put podcasts on vinyl, and including his podcast. So he has a Kickstarter, James Van Osdale, if you want to check him out. Nick checking in. Popeyes better than KFC for the chicken sandwich. Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
I agree
Popeyes
with that.
is an excellent. The only problem with Popeyes is a lot of Popeyes get lazy.
Yes.
And they'll just make 20 of them at once.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant the employees are very lazy. Yes.
Yeah, I'll just say, because every time I go to get a Popeyes chicken sandwich, they've always got, let me get 2 chicken sandwiches. They just pull from a stack of ones that are already made.
Yeah.
So they're not terribly hot. So, but it's a damn good sandwich.
Conrad checking in. No one is on horse where I live, so I guess he has actual police cars.
Yes, well, they had machine guns when I was there. when they pulled me over.
Conrad again checking in. He's in Canada. He said, "I love the story, the CBSA work." Roker, can you in like 20 seconds just quickly, so you went to the border and they pulled guns on you basically?
Yeah, very, very quickly. We were going to a Bears game in Detroit. Some buddies of mine, I had, points. So I'm like, I can get a free room at Caesars, Windsor. So we stayed in Windsor, was coming in for the game. So it's like 9:00 in the morning on a Sunday morning. We get to the border. The guy goes, "Can you step out of the car, please, for a second?" Oh, sure. Yeah. Meanwhile, he's like going into his little walkie-talkie.
We got him. We got him, boys. We got him.
He's like talking into that, and then you're talking into that, and then coming back to me. Talking into that, and then coming back to me. Could you put your hands behind your head, interlock your fingers, and walk backwards towards me? What?
I picture you like the late Ned Beatty in Deliverance.
Not quite, but yes. So apparently there is some international fugitive named Ken Smith that I apparently was confused with. They thought that I was the international fugitive Ken Smith.
Hang on. Ken Smith, you're L. Roker Jr. Who's Ken Smith?
That's true. That's true. Well,
that's your real
name.
My
checks, yes, they come out. They say Ken Smith. I have Ken Smith size checks. I don't have any Roker size.
Exactly.
So yeah, they so I start walking backwards towards them, and like 8 police officers with rifles and high-powered guns run out of the building and point them at me. It's like that. It's like that second to last scene in the Blues Brothers.
Exactly.
Where they've got all the guns pointed at the Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
That's what it was like. Meanwhile, I got like 5 cackling bastards in the car. My boys, who I came up to,
they were laughing. I would be afraid.
They're like, that's what I was worried. I'm going, these guys are going to get me killed. I'm like, I know I haven't done anything wrong, but these guys are going to get me killed.
Yeah.
And it did not get me killed. They detained us all for about an hour. But needless to say, I was pounding the Molsons when I got to the game. I was.
Did they do the body cavity search? The body cavity search?
They didn't. They did not. They did not do a body cavity search.
They didn't put the gloves on
before. I was close to one coming back from Jamaica one year.
What, did you have weed on you, like hidden in your ass or something?
Well, here's the thing. So here's what I learned. Don't smoke weed in Jamaica with your clothes on, because the smell of the weed is all in your clothes when you come back, even if you don't have any weed on you.
Well, it doesn't matter now that weed's legal. But back then it was an issue.
Well, right. So we're getting off the plane. This was a trip. This is when I was on V103. We did a broadcast. We did a week's worth of broadcasts from Hedonism in Jamaica. So everybody, like the program director, the general manager, everyone's there. So,
and wait, real quick, you were on the nude side, right? Not the prude side.
I absolutely was on the nude side. Everybody else was on the prude side. The minute the show was over, I was taking my shirt off, I was pulling down my pants, running over to the nude side. Party. So
wait, real quick, before you continue, I just want to tell Will, how can you get restaurants to make the food fresh? Will, you just say off the broiler at Burger King. If you go anywhere else, you can say, hey, can I get a fresh one? You have to just ask.
True. You'll have to wait, which, I mean, at Popeyes, you're going to wait anyway. So it's not that big a difference if you ask for one fresh at Popeyes.
Yeah. Okay. So now back to Jamaica. Sorry.
So we get off the plane, and this was the first time my wife had ever been. The first time both of us had ever been. And we get off the plane, and there's, police with drug sniffing dogs at the gate as you're getting off the plane, right? So I get off the plane, and then the dogs start
Jesus.
at my wife. And my wife is like, hi, puppy. Hi, doggy. Hi, good doggy. And I'm like walking. I'm like, I don't know her.
It's like
the general manager is like one person behind. I'm like, oh no. And then I end up getting pulled into a side room. I'm like, here comes the strip search. It was just kind of a strip search, but it was not a cavity search.
So they stripped you?
I had to do my underwear.
Really?
Yeah, but there was no cavity search. And then they went through all my luggage. Yeah. This has got to be like maybe. Did they what?
Did they go under the breasts, in between the crevices of the legs, all that?
Wow, you make it sound so sensual. Yes, did they go? Yes, you're asking another man. Did they go under the breasts?
Did they
in
know
between
or no?
The folds?
Yeah, did they go in between all your folds?
No, they did not. But it was like a pat down. But this had to have been like 93, maybe.
Man.
So this is a while ago. This is a long time ago.
And they didn't do the cavity search to Claire, just to you? Or the strip search?
Apparently not.
So what does a dude say when he's making you take your clothes off? Like, is he uncomfortable doing it, or is he just like, "Now, take your pants off"?
It's just his job, I guess. I mean, he wasn't.
How does he? You don't ask any questions?
It was what, 28, 27, 28 years. It was a long time ago. So I can't remember if I asked. It's tough because you don't know. You're not in a position of power there.
Yeah.
You've come back from, and I probably had like some hand-rolled cigars in my bag or something like that. And you're nervous about bringing cigars back,
Yeah.
And so you're in a side room, and so it's not like you can start going, hey, what are you doing? It's not like TV. I love it on the TV shows, right? like on SVU, they just talk back to the cops all the time. Talk shit. It's like,
I'm a
now you
political
can't
refugee.
really do that in real life.
I'm a political refugee.
Right. Yeah, right, exactly. I didn't talk back to the Canadian Mounties that had guns aimed at my head either. So,
well, let's move into some delicious meals we had this week. I'll tell you a place, an unbelievable. So I never expected to have a meal like this, but I was at a 7-Eleven gas station in Melrose Park.
Wow.
And I'm pumping gas. I went inside to get water, and I walk in, and they had everything. They had like 10 different kinds of taquitos. They had chicken wings. They had like, I've never seen a 7-Eleven that's this jacked up with stuff. So I'm like, I'm going to buy a hot dog. And then I bought 3 taquitos.
Rebranding. They must be rebranding, because have you seen the commercials about how you can now order delivery from 7-Eleven?
No.
And they're talking about hot food. They're not talking about just like flaming hot Cheetos and stuff like that. They're talking about hot food from 7-Eleven.
Okay,
delivered.
That makes sense. Because I was wondering, like, so you had your regular, that rack that has the hot dogs and taquitos, but then behind the counter there was glass with like wings and some other stuff. So maybe that's what they're doing now. Yeah. But anyways, so I got 3 taquitos, a hot dog, a whatchamacallit candy bar, watermelon, and water. And I ate it all while sitting there while my
what's the candy bar called?
Whatchamacallit?
Yeah, the name of the candy bar.
Whatchamacallit?
Yeah, but you said you had bought all these things at the 7-Eleven, taquitos and a hot dog and a candy bar. What's the name of the candy bar?
Yeah, whatchamacallit?
No, what if you can't remember the name? Just tell me you don't remember the name. You don't have to make any. Just tell me what's the name of the candy bar.
Whatchamacallit?
Okay, we could do this all day.
But it was delicious.
They don't know about who's on first. They never heard of that before.
But hey, the whatchamacallit candy bar, honestly, is the best candy bar. Do you like those?
I don't think I've had one of those in 20 years.
They're good.
That's kind of like it's kind of like a chocolate peanut butter, like a Rice Krispie treat almost, right? Like not marshmallow, but like
a little bit, but much better than a Rice Krispie treat.
Okay.
I would highly recommend trying.
It's like what's in a Nestle's Crunch, right? It's like all crunch from Nestle's Crunch, and it's like chocolate and peanut butter.
Something like that, yeah. But it's very delicious. Okay. It's my favorite candy bar.
Have not had one in a long time.
Yeah, I recommend everyone getting a whatchamacallit. Maybe that's how I'll shock the world today. I always like to shock the world on this podcast. There it is. Abe shocks the world again. Bringing up the whatchamacallit candy bar that we've all forgotten about except me.
Yeah.
They are always, I walk in, they are like dusty. They're in the corner. There's dust on them. No one's buying them. I buy like 7 of them.
See, I'm the same way with Payday. I'm probably the only guy that buys Payday bars.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Payday bars.
Well, because they don't have any chocolate.
Hey,
it's just like
our boy Conrad from Canada checking in. Roker, tell me about some great coupons you're sitting on right now.
Do I have anything new? I just got sent some coupons from Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, I like Texas Roadhouse.
Downloaded. I just had it for the first time yesterday.
You had it delivered?
It wasn't half bad.
Delivered?
No. No. Claire was in the area, so she picked some up. They screwed the order up, though. But
oh, no.
They screwed the order up and then had very good customer service, very polite when she called them back, and gave her a coupon for a free appetizer.
What did they screw up?
They completely forgot the sides with my steak.
All your sides?
For this one steak, yeah. I was supposed to have corn and mashed potatoes.
Oh, no.
And there was none of it.
So what did you do then? You ate some chips with your steak?
Well, I'd also had like a baked potato. I had a couple of things.
Well, you were fine then, I guess.
I ate the baked potato. Yeah, right. Exactly.
Oh man, yeah, Texas Roadhouse is very good though. I recommend eating it there at the place though.
I would assume so, but it was better than I had. I've had a lot worse steaks than that one. That's for sure.
What kind of steak was it?
It was a ribeye.
You get ribeyes to go? What are you like?
And it was
Harry.
I usually don't
Prince
get
Harry.
I don't get steaks to go usually, but it was Texas Steakhouse. I'm not gonna go to Texas Steakhouse for the first time and not get a steak. I want to see how it stacks up. I want to see if it's worth it.
Do you know that
it was worth it?
The owner of Texas Roadhouse is like the greatest guy ever, and he actually just died.
Oh no!
Yeah, he was like, what did he do? He did something like during COVID, he was like paying all his employees and all this stuff, and he just died. Good. He's like the nicest guy ever. Yeah, I read all this great stuff about that guy. I think it was Texas Roadhouse. I'm pretty sure.
It's something completely different, right?
Yeah, no, I think I'm almost positive. Wasn't that bad. Yeah, yeah. I had my return to Au Cheval this week.
I saw that.
A little pro tip.
Are they still doing carryout?
I believe so. I'm not sure. You do it through the Caviar app before. I'm not sure if that's the way they're still doing it.
Okay.
But I ate inside, but they have a whole outdoor area now, tents and everything set up.
Well, I think they did that whole thing with Randolph, right? Isn't that whole inner Randolph Street all blocked off for outdoor seating now?
It is.
On both sides?
Yep.
Yeah. So it wasn't a 45-minute wait or no?
It was because I want to eat inside, but so my friend, Ryan, Ryan Mano was in town. So
I did not know he was in town. Thanks for.
But I'm saying you know him.
Thanks for touching base, Ryan. Appreciate
it. And yeah, so we're like, let's go to Au Cheval, and there was a line, like it looked like 50 people waiting in line. So it was like a long line just to get on the list. But I live like 3 blocks from there now. So we just got on
I've always found to go to Au Cheval, you need to get there when they open. If you get there when they're open, you can get in. Once that first seating has happened, it's 45 minutes minimum.
It's really not that bad anymore because
that's why I was so happy they were doing carry out, because I'm like, okay, I'll just get it carry out. And it was still great.
Yeah.
Carry out. It didn't lose anything.
It's not as hard to get seats now because they have so many outdoor seats now. But I did get an indoor seat, and the pro tip at Au Cheval, if you haven't been there, this is the best burger in Chicago. It's always voted the best burger. So you get this delicious bacon. It's like what is that bacon? Like, how do we even buy that to make it ourselves?
It's probably Newski's thick cut. I mean, it's a thick cut bacon. It's a excellent bacon.
So you could either buy it on your burger, or there's a bacon appetizer or a bacon side where you get 5 pieces of that bacon, and it ends up costing twice as much as just 1 piece of bacon. So for the price of 2 pieces of bacon, you get 5.
Yeah, it's much better to get the bacon on the side instead of on the sandwich. Because then you end up having bacon for your sandwich and snacking bacon, or you can have bacon on 2 sandwiches.
Exactly. And in our case, we had bacon for 2 sandwiches and bacon on the side.
See, now I even found that the burger is so good that I don't even order bacon for the burger or an egg for the burger anymore, because the beef is so good. Yeah, I want to taste the beef.
Well, I think I'm moving away from I did get the egg this time because I want he never went before. That. But I am going to start moving away from the egg on the burger. You're right. It's not necessary.
It's not. And how much the egg? $3?
I think it's more than that, $3 or $4 maybe.
Yeah, right. It's an egg. It's an egg. It's not a goat egg.
Exactly.
It's an egg. This is where
Yeah.
The other side of Roker comes out. Yes, I will pay for the Au Cheval burger, but $3 for an egg? Are you kidding me?
I think I'm moving away from.
True, the beef is so good that I just want to taste the beef and the cheese and just
And let me throw this in because he got very upset. Danny Gaga is the one who made me aware of this bacon trick. So
I told you about it. I told you about it months ago.
No, he told me about it years ago.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
you never told me about it.
He was up. Didn't I tell you, or maybe I told him. Maybe he's not. I don't know. Whatever. But he complained that I took credit for it on the last when we talked about it before. So just to avoid any other controversy, I'm going to give Danny Gaga the credit, even though Roker might have told me about it. Not sure.
Yeah, always get it on the side, because I used to always just go, I was like, okay, I'm getting an Au Cheval. I was like, bacon, sure, why not? Egg, sure, why not?
Exactly. Like, why not?
Right. Yeah. And then it's the same reason why I put butter on a cinnamon roll. Right?
That's disgusting.
What?
Butter.
Well, I'm sorry. Is that too fatty? I'm sorry.
I'm sure
is that not healthy or something?
I'm sure it's good.
I'm already eating a cinnamon roll. I might as well make it the best possible cinnamon roll it can be.
Wait, aren't you the one who puts
butter on that bad boy?
Aren't you the one who puts butter on your Egg McMuffins too?
Yes, absolutely. 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 And McDonald's is one of the few places that has decent butter.
Yeah.
Because it's usually, unless they've taken it like right out of the fridge and it's hard, usually their butter is pretty soft, and you put the butter on the English muffin and then eat the Egg McMuffin, and then it's dripping with butter.
Yeah.
Is McDonald's serving breakfast all day again?
No.
Have they gone back to that?
The one in my building at work said they're not doing it because of COVID. They only do it till 10:30 now. They need more space on the grill, which makes no sense, but whatever.
Yeah, because they stopped doing it at the beginning of COVID. I just wondered if they had started back up again.
And by the way, they never had the full
I'm
breakfast
a huge
menu.
breakfast all day guy.
Yeah, they never had the full menu, right? It was just certain items for all day.
Yeah, during COVID, yes.
No. Before COVID, they never had the entire breakfast menu. It was only certain items.
Right. You're right. They would have the full breakfast menu for breakfast. Then after 10:30, they would have, like you couldn't go and get hotcakes and sausage, big breakfast or something.
Yeah.
You could get like the breakfast sandwiches and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't.
Butter on a cinnamon roll? No way. I'm being told. No way.
Oh, I believe that's my mom chiming in there. Hang on.
Try it.
What do we got here? Oh no, my mom said that her dad put butter on chocolate donuts.
Well, you might as well. It's already a chocolate donut.
Frankie,
butter,
yeah, okay,
delicious.
Frankie.
Chocolate donuts, delicious.
Frankie Rodriguez checking in. No way. Yeah, okay, Frankie. Like, you wouldn't put butter on a cinnamon. Like, that's above you all of a sudden. Like,
yeah,
Frankie's.
Right.
And here's Rob, still picturing Roker smoking in the nude. Why are you picturing that, Rob?
Yeah, have a good night's sleep tonight, Rob. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams, baby. You enjoy that visual.
Speaking of burgers, Roker, now you and I, one of our stomping grounds in Vegas is always Planet Hollywood, and Gordon Ramsay's burger restaurant is coming to the Loop.
Yes, it used to be called Gordon Ramsay Burger, like BRGR.
I think that's what's going to be called.
I think he's changed the name of it.
Oh, he did?
So, yes. He changed the name of it, and it's coming to...
It's where
Wahlburgers used to be, and I didn't know that Wahlburgers was closed. I'd never gone to it.
Yeah, it was just okay. Here, look it right here. Gordon Ramsay
Burger.
Let's see. He announced. Let's see. Blah blah blah. What's the name? Yeah, Gordon Ramsay Burger. It's just called.
Okay. Okay.
So.
It used to be called Flame Burger. It used to, okay. And now the last time I was there, it was called BRG, and the line was always out the door. So I've never eaten there.
Oh, I went there a bunch of times.
Hollywood. Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was
did
okay.
You ever eat the Access Hollywood restaurant there next to it?
I think I did. It's not that good, right?
No, it's not that good, but sometimes it's like the only thing open or the only thing where there's not a line or something.
Wait,
like
you
that.
and I went to that place because we were trying to go to, I think, to the Gordon Ramsay place, and the line was too long, so we went there, and we got like wings or something, right?
We got something. I can't remember. If I can't remember, it wasn't good.
Exactly.
It wasn't good.
The only thing I like about the Gordon Ramsay burger is he makes the burgers in butter, so he keeps putting butter on while he's basting them.
That's the key.
So we have a theme here.
How you keep it? We do have a theme. That's how you keep it moist. That's how you can take butter. You take frozen butter, and you can cut that into. You can dice it.
Yeah.
And then you mix that in with your hamburger meat when you're making burgers at home or on the grill, and that butter will just kind of seep into the burger.
Yeah.
And keep it moist. Again, you're already eating a burger. Hopefully it's a cheeseburger. Maybe it's a double. So, putting some extra butter on it, not a big deal.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
Why not, right? That's what I always say. Hey, why not?
Why not? Exactly. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Well,
that's why I always ask for extra butters whenever I get carry out. Extra butter, extra whatever. Why not?
Unfortunately, speaking of eating, I think Roker had to cut this short today because I think he's eating, or I don't know what he has going. He said he had to be over by 4 here. It's already 4:02. So
I have not eaten. A quick question about over by where the Gordon Ramsay is going to be. Is the M Burger still open there?
I believe it is.
Like a block down from the Hard Rock?
I believe it is, yeah.
M Burger is a surprisingly good burger.
I don't know if I've had M Burger.
M Burger, here's your tip. M Burger is a surprisingly good burger, and it's owned by Let Us Entertain You.
Oh.
So make sure that you sign up for the Let Us Entertain You rewards. You used to have a card, and you give them, you go to like Wildfire or something, or like Shaw's Crab House, and you give them the card, and they put points on your card. Now it's just an app. So you sign up for the Let Us Entertain You app. You sign up for join the Let Us Entertain You rewards club, and you will get rewards not only when you go to Shaw's Crab House or Wildfire or something like that. You'll get it when you go to Bow Wow. That's Let Us Entertain You. You'll get it when you go to M Burger. And those points pile up. And they got a promotion right now where every time you go, you get a little scratch card where you get a points multiplier.
We'd also like to make the announcement today that Roker now has a new job with Let Us Entertain You. He's their new marketing director.
I'm just saying, I'm giving you a tip. I'm just telling you. You wouldn't think when you went in to get some burgers and a shake that you'd be able to get Let Us Entertain You points when you went in there.
Yeah.
But you can. Points add up.
But
I'm going to M Burger a lot more than I'm going to Shaw's Crab House.
But aren't you ashamed to pull out that app and say, "Oh, can I get my points?"
Really? who are you talking about? Am I ashamed about that?
But you have to be the only person.
Never even crossed my mind to be something to be ashamed of.
Roker, you have to be the only person at M Burger pulling out the app for points. You have to be.
Oh well.
No one else. The employees don't even know about it. They're like,
they
"What's
probably
this?
Don't.
What is this?"
They probably don't. They probably don't. It's much better if it's much cheaper than Five Guys. It's like it's like Five Guys, but it's probably a third cheaper. than Five Guys.
I just had Five Guys like 2 weeks ago. I was at the one on Michigan Avenue.
Okay, and how much was that burger? Like $13, $14?
Yeah, but what I was going to say is their whole window had flies all over the window.
Ooh.
Yeah, like on the inside. I'm like, dude, you guys don't care about all those flies?
You apparently didn't.
I just sat there and ate my burger.
You're like, wow.
I was
about
like,
the flies, huh?
I was like this. I'm like, just don't fly over here. I was just like, I'm trying to stay out of the way of the flies.
Did they get rid of the self-serve peanuts?
No, they had them. They had the big bags of them.
That's what I would always do. I would just fill one of the bags up, all the extra.
Of course you would.
With peanuts, because they'll make a nice snack later.
Ugh. Do you eat the whole peanut with the shell?
I do sometimes, not normally. Not normally.
Do you suck on everything? You chew everything together?
10% of the time. I don't suck on the peanut shell. But every now and then I'll eat a peanut whole in the shell. But then it's too salty for me.
It's too what?
Because there's a lot of that salt, too salty. A lot of salt on that outer shell.
Oh, okay.
So I don't eat that much. I'll grab them for free.
Five Guys is a good burger, though.
It's a very good burger. I'm saying if you like Five Guys, then you'll like M Burger, and you'll love the M Burger price. And you can get Let Us Entertain You points.
Let me see if M Burger is open right now, because you're promoting it like it's the greatest thing ever. And
I'm saying you don't always have Cheval money.
Oh, it says
you
closing.
Don't always have Five
soon.
Guys money.
Hang on, Roker. It's saying closing.
This is the one on Ontario.
We're calling M Burger on 100 West Randolph. That should be close to my work. Maybe. What?
The area code or telephone number as dialed.
Oh no.
Method. Please check the area code and dial
Oh my
again.
God! Is it closed?
The following.
Is M Burger? Oh wait, is M Burger closed? Oh no! After all this promotion, are they not even around?
Go to the Let Us Entertain You website. I can look it up. See which.
Oh my God!
Apparently, some of their locations are closed.
Oh my God! Have we lost Roker? Have we lost M Burger?
Either that, or they're listening.
Well, there's two other locations. 161. Roker, are you talking about 161 East Huron or 835 North Michigan?
No, 835 North Michigan. That's going to be just about the hand.
Because the one I just called was 100. The one I just called was 100 West Randolph.
Okay, I'm seeing Huron, Water Tower Place, and Aurora. That's it.
Damn.
161 East Huron.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I think that's the one I know. Let's see. Hang on. Let's check in with that one.
Hamburger Huron, how can I help you?
Hi, you're on the SLOB Show podcast. Just so you know, how much is it for a burger there?
What kind of burger?
Cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger.
Bacon cheeseburger, $6.99.
That's not bad. I'm on right now with the world-renowned burger man, El Roker Jr., and he was saying how great your burger was. So we just want to call you and just see how much it was.
Oh, okay, no. Single is $6.99. A double is $9.99.
Damn.
Good burgers.
How about that?
It's worth it. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, and you're on Huron?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
East Huron.
Well, if anyone goes there, tell them the SLOB Show sent you, the #1 food and lifestyle podcast. What's your name, sir?
My name is Ebony.
Ebony?
Yes, I'm such a girl.
Oh, it's a girl. Sorry, ma'am. Ebony, the SLOB Show. Yes. Ask for Ebony if you go there to get that burger, courtesy of El Roker Jr. and Abe Cannon. Okay, thank you, Ebony.
You're welcome.
All right, have a great day.
You said bye.
I mean, I couldn't tell, Sorry, Ebony.
What an asshole you are.
You knew that was a lady?
Yes, I did, but I didn't know she was going to be able to hear me, so I didn't say anything. Yes, that was a woman.
Damn.
It's wow.
Sorry, sir.
Okay.
Hey, let's go to Ebony. Let's get that hamburger.
So there you go. A $9 or she said $9.99, whatever.
No,
Double
$6.99.
bacon cheeseburger.
Oh yeah,
$6.99 for a single and $9.99 for a double.
Just now let's compare that.
So
Let's just call them.
So even that is cheaper than Five Guys. That's what I'm saying. The because you'll get the double cheeseburger at Five Guys because it's a double, just like at Au Cheval when you order a regular, it's a double.
Let's call the Five Guys on Michigan real quick.
Minimum.
Let's compare it. Let's call the Five Guys on Michigan Avenue just to compare.
Okay.
I'll of course identify the podcast.
Yes. Let's see if you can get the gender here.
Thanks for calling Five Guys on Michigan Avenue. This is Mike. How may I help you?
Hey, Mike, we're actually calling you from the SLOB Show podcast. We just want to know how much a bacon double cheeseburger was.
Right now, I believe it's $10.89.
Oh, for a bacon double cheeseburger?
Yep.
Oh, see, I'm on with L. Roker Jr. here, and he claims it's more expensive.
Maybe in New York. That's Chicago price.
Well, no, he's in Chicago. Okay, cool. Thank you, sir.
Sure.
All right. Looks like you don't know what you're talking about, Roker.
I think I do know what I'm talking about.
That's not correct anyway. He doesn't know.
I'm pretty sure that it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not. I can pull up the Five Guys app. Let's see, because I've got the Five Guys app.
Well, I mean, don't forget, it's more expensive if you order it, though, like to get delivered. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But if you go to Five Guys and you get a burger and a small fry. By the way, you never need to get more than a small fry.
No, because they pour them in the bag.
Because they load them into the bag. But so you get a burger, a small fry, and a drink at Five Guys, you're going to end up spending $16, $17.
Or more. No, it's more than that, because I just went the other day. I could actually, let me look at my credit card statement. I'll tell you exactly what I spent, because I know exactly what I got. I got a bacon cheeseburger, not a double, because did I get a double?
The regulars are doubles.
Okay, then that's right. So I just got a regular, which is a double. And then I got fries. Let me see. I just gotta remember what day I went. There's so many fat. Let me go here, Roger. Let me go through right now and tell you all the things I spent. Okay, Dunkin' Donuts. Until we
saying the bacon burger is $10.99.
Oh, looks like Roker's disparaging Five Guys for no reason. I'd like a public apology on that, because
I'm saying it's cheaper. Well, with tax, $12.09 with tax.
Okay, but the M burger's still $10
for just the burger.
Okay, wait, hang on. Let me find what I spent at Five Guys, Roker, but I'll go through all the other fast food places in my Chase app as I find it. Dunkin' Donuts, Potbelly, KFC, Mariano's, Bockwinkel's, which is a grocery store, 7-Eleven for that 57. Oh, that's gas. I was gonna say. McDonald's, Starbucks, Vinny's Subs on Grand. That's good. I love that place.
You like to spread it around, huh?
Yeah, this is a pretty Starbucks. Rev Burger. I didn't like that too much. Portillo's, Mariano's again, Starbucks. I did a lot of Starbucks recently. Bockwinkel's again. Mariano's.
Why you know what? I'm even bothering going to Mariano's. Apparently, you're eating all your meals out.
Jimmy John's, McDonald's. Oh, you know what? I think I put this on another card. I don't think I used my debit card. But whatever. Was it on my? Could have been any of these cards. Let's see what kind of monstrosity I have on this card.
The bottom line I'm saying is M Burger cheaper than Five Guys.
But it doesn't seem like it's much cheaper.
Now, M Burger may have raised their prices. Keep in mind, the last time I was at M Burger, they had about 4 or 5 more locations than they do now. So now they've only got like 3 locations. So maybe they raised their price. I don't know. I haven't been to Five Guys in a year and a half either.
Okay, so I spent $20.50 at Five Guys. And that was just for a burger, fries, and a drink.
That's expensive to me. That's expensive.
That is. So, okay.
If you were to get burgers, fries, and a drink at M Burger, it would not come out to that much.
The verdict is in. We don't know the answer. Right? We don't know
But
what's
maybe
better.
maybe you can try and stop by after work one day and get an M burger. And their shakes are amazing too. They got great shakes.
Well, you already know I'm going to get an M burger. That's already been established. Since you brought
it
it
up,
up, I'll be thinking about it all week. I will definitely.
Did you get a shake when you went to Potbelly?
No. I have before. I didn't this time.
Potbelly likes to put that little
cookie
Keebler cookie on the straw, and for some reason it's kind of like, okay, cool. That makes me buy a shake when I wasn't going to get a shake. Be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, we don't know what's more expensive. Five Guys. If anyone listening to the Slob Show wants to investigate that, perhaps today, they could let us know what's more expensive. The M burger. I feel like I've had the M burger.
And M burger. Just a couple of comments here. Frank Rodriguez is saying Epic Burger is garbage. Epic Burger and M Burger are two different things.
But Epic Burger,
I found that one out the hard way too. I was thinking Epic Burger, M Burger. Well, oh yeah, okay. And no, Epic Burger and M Burger, two different things.
Yeah, but I think he's just throwing in that he's just talking smack about Epic Burger, I think.
Oh, he's just saying, by the way. And then Kevin's asking about Raising Cane's. I've never had it. And it's just chicken fingers, right?
Well, I did have their quote chicken sandwich. And let me tell you the issues with Raising Cane's. No, first of all, they will not put mayo on your sandwich.
Well, so Abe is out.
Well,
Abe is out. Raising Cane's is dead to him. Then
they only put sauce. All their sauces only come on the side. So no matter what you say, they will not put it on. So I don't want it. So I have to sit here in the car because I'm going to eat it in the car. I have to sit in here and construct it now.
You got to assemble. You got to assemble now in the car.
I'm not into assembling, or I'll go to Mariano's. Now, I asked the lady if she could put it on, and she agreed in the drive-thru finally after saying no 7 times. And guess what? They didn't put it on anyway. So
wow. All right, final question for you. Since you've been to Mariano's twice in the last week,
yes,
is the hot food bar back?
It is.
It is.
Yes.
The self-serve.
In fact, I also had a hot bar at Pete's Market the other day. That's back too.
So you may be able to get the bacon in the morning at Mariano's again.
The question is, I don't know if they're doing breakfast yet, but that's another thing to investigate.
Try and maybe one day if you get out of work early, run on over to Mariano's before they switch out for lunch.
Do you know when that switch is?
They have it. Probably 10:30.
Which Mariano's did you say? Which one was it that you used to go to?
I've done it a couple of different Mariano's. I've done it a couple of different ones. Usually I go to the one
on Clark,
off of Clark Street. Yeah, on the South Loop.
Yeah.
Or I would go to the one that's on Halstead just by Greektown.
That's the one by my okay, here. I'm going to call the one on Clark right now because this is the one that you mentioned before that you went to.
Okay.
I'll of course identify the Slob Show podcast when they pick up immediately.
Thank you for calling your friendly South Loop Mariano store. For the bakery, press 1. For the deli or specialty foods, press 2. For meat or seafood, for the deli, press 1. For sushi, press 2. To return to the main menu at any time, press 9.
Shit.
One moment, please. For the bakery, press 1.
Right,
for the deli or...
Come on. Let's get to a
Your
human.
entry is invalid.
Shit.
For the bakery, press 1. For the deli or specialty foods, press 2. For meat or seafood, press 3. For the produce or floral department, press 4. For coffee, press 5. To reach Click List, press 7. To speak to a customer service representative, press 9.
That's
For
bullshit. See, it should be 0. I was hitting 0.
Customer service.
Yeah, that's what I hit, but it should have been 0. Like, of course, they trick you.
Thank you for calling Mariano South Loop. How may I help you?
Hey, do you know if oh, by the way, right now you're on the Slob Show podcast. Do you still have the breakfast bar open yet?
No, we don't.
The hot. Do you have any hot food yet?
We do have hot food, but not breakfast.
Is that coming back anytime soon?
Coming back?
The breakfast probably not, but the hot food area is open.
You mean never coming back?
Probably not.
Why not? Do you know why?
They taking out the salad bar too. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why.
Oh, they're gonna get rid of the salad bar. Oh, probably because of COVID. But I know this slob named Roker, and he would come in there and he would fill up on bacon at the breakfast bar.
God.
So I feel like he's the reason why you guys are getting rid of it.
Oh my God.
Can you believe this slob?
Sure,
he would come in there and just get pounds of bacon and try to save money because, he could get it cheaper that way. So he probably ruined it for just like, do you ever go to Costco and people get 100 samples? I feel like he ruined it for all of us.
I'm not sure, sir.
What a joke. Because I wanted to come in there and have a nice breakfast, and this Roker character ruined it for all of us.
No, I'm not sure why they're not bringing it back. Did you want me to transfer you to the manager? He can let you know a little bit more.
Well, if you know it's not coming back, it's okay. He'll probably be all.
Well, you have a great one.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
All right.
Abe, not proud of you, son. You're taking advantage of never lose an opportunity to turn it into a bit. Never lose that opportunity to turn it into a bit. I don't know if you saw me. I just sat back. I just sat back and enjoyed it.
Oh, I saw.
Yeah, I felt like the minute you said no, I don't think they're bringing breakfast back. I'm like, I think I probably blew that for everyone. We're losing a lot of money on the bacon.
They're like, we're losing $7,500 a year on bacon. There's only one guy keeps buying it. We don't know his name yet.
And then then what they're gonna do is, since they're getting rid of the salad bar, they're gonna probably just have pre-made salads and charge $7.99 for them.
Well, I do know Pete's Market
and still sell out of them.
Yeah, Pete's Market has the hot bar. We'll have to find out if they do. Should we call them real quick for our final call of the day?
I'm not going to Pete's Market anytime soon.
Well, there's one. I think there's one close to your house. Never mind. I don't care about Pete's Market.
I think so.
Well, if anyone knows where we could do that breakfast bacon scam, please let us know.
And basically, anywhere where they're going to charge you by the pound.
Yeah.
Right? Just, you don't want to buy heavy stuff. You don't want to buy the heavy stuff. Oh, look, I can get, it's $6.99 a pound for, let me get a baked potato.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
You just paid like $6.99 for a 4-cent potato. If you do that.
Yeah, and that's what people do.
And that's what people do. Don't do that. Yeah. Bacon is the ultimate because once it's cooked, it's not heavy, it's light. Yeah. So you can pile on 3 pounds of cooked bacon for the price of 1 pound of uncooked bacon, and it's already cooked.
This is the greatest thing Roker's ever added to society, is letting us know this bacon hack, because no one's ever heard this bacon hack. Hey, it's Base calling. Hang on. Hey, Base, you're live on the Slob Show right now. Don't say anything stupid. You're live with Roker and I.
I was just trying to come on. It kept saying the link was busted.
Oh, maybe we have a new link where you're not invited to.
That sounds about right.
Could you hear Base? Could you hear Roker?
I can.
Roker, talk to him. I want to see if you guys can hear each other.
I can hear you. Apparently, we just found out that Mariano's is never, ever bringing back the breakfast bar.
Are you serious? No, the bacon trick is gone.
Yeah.
That's that way.
Terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Boy, I came in at the wrong part of this podcast.
Yeah, this is like the end where we're playing taps. Please
let me know another place that has a hot breakfast bar by the pound that has bacon on the breakfast bar.
I think Whole Foods does.
Don't get sausage, gravy, and biscuits.
Yeah, Will Hammond Jr.
sells bacon.
That's what Will Hammond is saying too, but Base is also saying it, so who knows?
Whole Foods.
Is it tasty bacon? Is it going to be good bacon at Whole Foods?
Base,
or is it going to be some type of uncured?
No, this is the side of Whole Foods that's not healthy. Like, like the pre-made stuff near the bakery, all the stuff where the real calories and all the real hidden bad stuff are. There's a good side of Whole Foods, and then there's like the pizza bar and the sandwiches where that's where you can get really fat at Whole Foods.
Interesting.
Cinnamon rolls.
Roker was just talking about cinnamon rolls with butter. Well, hey, we got Roker was supposed to leave 24 minutes ago. He got off on this tangent, and yeah, we're gonna wrap things up.
I got off on a tangent. Hey, you're the one who started making phone calls.
Hey, I tried. You're
the one who went to the phone book.
Roker said I got to be off by 4. I wrapped it up, Roker, at 4:02. And then you said, hang on. And you said, let's do one more thing.
Last question. I said, last question. Is the M-Burger still open? Let's call.
Before you guys do anything, I've run into one conundrum that I could probably use both of your guys' advice on.
We might have to move that to next week, Base, unless it's really fast. Roker got to get out of here. But go ahead, Base. We'll try to answer it.
Went to a good restaurant. The wife and I went to this breakfast place. We really liked it a lot. However, the lady, she really liked Jill, and Jill was liking the hot sauce, so the lady gave Jill a bottle of hot sauce, kind of like said, "Here, sneak it in your purse." I gave the lady $20 as a tip to say thank you, and then the second time she gave another bottle without us even saying anything.
Okay,
so I gave her $20. I want to go back to this place, but I don't want to keep tipping $20.
Base, the answer is you can never go back again. Tim checking in. It's a shame for us large individuals that Mariano's got rid of the salad bar. I lost 15 pounds. Does it say beige?
Probably some autocorrect.
Yeah, COVID hit the blah, blah, blah. How dare they? Yes, Tim, we agree. Yes. And Base, never go back. You can never go back.
It's a really good breakfast place. This is sad.
And you could have bought 6 bottles of hot sauce. For what you paid
for $20, I could have bought 20 of them. I mean, this is like, exactly. I'm pretty sure I've seen it before.
Base trying to act like Tony Soprano with the $20 tip, and then now he's Base
on a $40 tab, $20 is pretty nice.
Base regretted the $20 tip the minute he pulled it out too.
I regret it.
Like when I was on my honeymoon in Vegas, and I slipped the maitre d' $20 at Buddy Hackett's show to sit close to the front row. Here you go. Here's a little something for you.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and really quickly. Sorry, Roker. I didn't even hear what you said because I was trying to run. I'm trying to get you out of here because you said you were in such a hurry. Roker. Base, you're still there, right?
Yeah.
Really quick, Base. Where can people find your podcast, Levycast?
It is on all platforms where you can find a podcast. Levycast is everywhere.
Okay. And Roker, where can we find your podcast?
Same. Roker Radio. Check it out.
And then Angie Taylor and I, mornings on Rock 95.5 in Chicago, 95.5, rock955chi.com. Hey, how about next Tuesday, fellas? We're all here at 3:15. What do you say?
As long as you send me the right link.
Oh, I didn't send you any link, and you're on the phone today.
I'm using the old link.
Yeah. Yeah, Base, it's your problem. It's something going on with your computer.
It said link no longer available, but all right, I'll try it again.
I think it's your Cricket phone.
That could be fair.
He doesn't have Cricket, I'm sure. All right, fellas, we're out. We'll talk to you next week. 3:15 next Tuesday or somewhere around 3:15. In this case today, it was like 3:25, but whatever.